What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Caitlin Clark set the record straight about losing yet another national championship. Guys, for this one here, we got to go to Iowa. Let's get it. Let's go. I just want to say that was one of the best basketball games I've ever witnessed. Caitlin Clark has definitely stitched her names into the basketball history books, but unfortunately her Hawkeyes did fall short yet again at the national championship game. South Carolina and Dawn Staley team came ready to play, and they came ready to kill all the Caitlin Clark hype. Ultimately, Caitlin Clark put up big-time numbers, but it just was not enough to get the dub. Where Caitlin Clark sat down with reporters, opened up about her college career, and set the record straight about this game. Guys, I'm about to play the clip and come back with some commentary. Let's get it.
Do you think about everything that you were able to do, especially this past season?
Yeah, it's certainly been a special year, and to be honest, after last year, I was kind of like, well, how do we top doing what we did last year? And somehow, some way, every single person in our locker room believed, and to be honest, this year was probably more special than last year. The teams we had to go through to get to this point, we won the Big Ten tournament. We lost two players that were 3-year starters for our program, and to be back in this position and come out here and battle, South Carolina is just so good. There's only so much you can do. Cardoso has 17 rebounds. They have 51 as a team. We have 29. Hard to win a basketball game like that. You basically got to shoot perfect at that point. And, I'm just proud of our group. We never backed down, and, we gave it everything we got. I think for me is just the emotions will probably hit me over the next couple days, and I don't have much time to, sit around and sulk and be upset, and I don't think that's what I'm about either. I'm sad we lost this game, but I'm also so proud of myself. I'm so proud of my teammates. I'm so proud of this program. There's a lot to be proud of, but, there's going to be tears. It is sad that this is all over, and this is the last time I'm going to put on an Iowa jersey. So I think just reflecting back and, soaking in everything that I was able to do, because basically anybody other than me and Coach Bluder never thought this was possible.
Michelle, if you could raise your hand, they can get the microphone to you.
Michelle Smith, the next. For Caitlin, have you allowed yourself to be excited about what's next, or have you been too focused on finishing your career here?
I've been 110% focused on finishing my career here. That's been my full focus. That's been my driving force, and I think that's what's allowed me to play such great basketball through the month of March and April and, the end of our season, but really all year long. It was never, the decision of whether I was going pro or whether I was staying at Iowa never was something that, I stressed on too much. I knew it was something that would become clear to me over time, but I think for me is I know what's next is soon, but at the same time, I'm not blind to the fact that I need to enjoy this. I need to soak this in and enjoy these last few moments with my teammates, because these are some of my best friends. They'll be my best friends for the rest of my life, and that's what matters to me the most.
We're going to stay to our right. If you can raise your hand so student athletes can see you.
Sorry.
All right, Michael Robertson, hoopfeed.com. So, Caitlin, you've done a lot for the Big Ten. The Big Ten gets maligned a lot, but you guys did a lot for the Big Ten. I'm sure you're disappointed, but will you have a chance to look at the impact you've made, where the ratings are through the roof, and most of it's because of you, and then, of course, the Iowa team, once again, being in this position 2 years in a row. So what will you look back at this time frame, despite the not winning the championship?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is, it's really hard to win these things. I think I probably know that better than most people by now. And to be so close twice, it definitely hurts. But at the same time, we were right there. We battled. We took down some really great teams to get back to this point, and it's something that's really hard to do. And, I think when I think about women's basketball going forward, obviously it's just going to continue to grow, whether it's at the WNBA level, whether it's at the college level. Everybody sees it. Everybody knows. Everybody sees the viewership numbers. When you're given an opportunity, women's sports just kind of thrives. And I think that's been the coolest part for me on this journey, is just you know, we started our season playing in front of 55,000 people in Kinnick Stadium, and now we're ending it probably playing in front of 15 million people or more on TV. You know, it just continues to get better and better and better, and that's never going to stop. You know, when you continue to give them the platform, like things like this are just going to continue to happen.
Go to stay to our right.
Hi, Caitlin. Caroline Fitzgerald from Goals right
Sorry.
here. Hi. What you and your team have accomplished in Iowa has made the whole world look at women's sports and women's basketball. How do you think all of women's sports can capitalize on this momentum right now?
Oh, geez. I mean, I think the biggest thing is, I think for us, like, this team came along at a really good time, whether it was social media, those people, and give them the opportunities. And, you know, I think that's what's going to help drive women's sports forward in the future.
The 5-0, and then they start with a 6-0 in the third quarter. Is that where the game kind of changed hands and they took control?
Yeah, I think they're a really good team. So, like, we knew they were going to go on runs. And by no means did, when we started off as hot as we did we think we were going to be able to hold that lead. Like, that's just what good teams do. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, like, there's some crazy statistic where South Carolina just outscores everybody in the second half by a bunch of points every single game. And to me, I'm just proud of our resiliency. You know, we go into the fourth quarter, I think we cut it to 5, and we just weren't able to come up with a few stops and come up with a few baskets. And
So as you guys just heard there from Caitlin Clark, she is very grateful for what she has done for the game of women's basketball. Get down in the comments section. Let me know your thoughts about this. Keep them bills on, because you know I'm going to bring you the news. And like always, till next time, man, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out.